Hello viewers, on today's news, about 24 people, mostly journalists, were briefly detained at a protest in central Moscow, as wives and other relatives of Russian servicemen mobilized to fight in Ukraine called for their return, according to media reports. The soldiers' relatives gathered on Saturday to lay flowers at the tomb of the unknown soldier, just outside the Kremlin walls. They marked 500 days since Russian President Vladimir Putin, in September 2022, ordered a partial mobilization of up to 300,000 reservists in Moscow's war against Ukraine. The call-up was widely unpopular, and wives and relatives of some of the reservists have campaigned for them to be discharged and replaced with contract soldiers. Saturday's demonstration was organized by one such campaign group, The Way Home, that on Friday posted on Telegram calling on wives, mothers, sisters and children of reservists from across Russia to come to Moscow to demonstrate their unity. "We want our husbands back alive," one of the protesters, who only gave her name as Antonina for fear of reprisals, is heard saying in a video published by independent Russian news outlet Sotovision. Antonina insisted she does not want compensation from the Russian government if her husband is killed, and said she would instead either go to a convent or follow him. Saturday's demonstration was the 9th and largest of similar weekly gatherings organized by The Way Home. One popular Russian Telegram news channel estimated that some 200 people turned out. The Reuters news agency reported that about 20 people were detained and then released at the protest, including a Reuters journalist who was covering the story and an AFP video journalist. According to OVD Info, an independent website that monitors political arrests in Russia, police detained 27 people during the protest, mostly journalists. Police had detained the group of Russian and foreign reporters, all men, outside Red Square and took them to a police station. According to Sota, most were later released, although a male protester was still in detention on Saturday evening. Additionally, a number of people were also detained at other locations in central Moscow, also protesting against the mobilization, OVD Info said. Allies of jailed Kremlin foe Alexei Navalny and Russian opposition politician Maxim Katz voiced support for the protest on Friday, while the Moscow prosecutor's office early on Saturday warned Russians not to participate in unauthorized mass events. Saturday's protest came weeks before the Russian presidential election, scheduled to take place in March, that Putin is all but assured to win. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.